The dignity of this formal ceremony, guests and graduates should remain in the field house until the commencement is formally concluded with the recessional. Out of respect for the dignity of this ceremony and for the safety and convenience of everyone present, please refrain from leaving your seats, congregating near the stage, or exiting prior to the close of our ceremony. This event is recorded and webcast so that everyone can hear the names of their loved ones being called as they cross the stage. Please do not discharge air horns. A professional photography company will be taking pictures of all graduates. Those photos will be available directly from that company as described in your printed program. Irv Jones Renew graduation gowns are made from 100% recycled materials. Keep the cap and tassel to commemorate graduation accomplishments.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the University of Central Oklahoma Spring 2018 commencement ceremony for the College of Business. My name is John Barthel. I'm the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs here at UCO. Thank you for joining us to honor our graduates and those who have supported them during their journey to this milestone event today. UCO student Miss Alicia Balil, a vocal music education major accompanied by Miss Louisa Matenzis, will now lead us in the singing of our national anthem, and interpretation for the hearing impaired is provided by Dr. Brenda Chappell.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, when the rockets red flare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. Well, families and friends of the graduates, those of us at UCO could not be more pleased that you've joined us here today. The entire UCO community welcomes you to this event, and we share your pride for the accomplishments of these students. It's now my pleasure to introduce the guests on our platform. Guests, please stand and remain standing when I call your name. Audience, please hold your applause until all the introductions have been made, please. Dr. Myron Pope is our Vice President for Student Affairs. Dr. Suzanne Clinton is an Assistant Dean in the College of Business. Dr. Stephen Black is an Interim Assistant Dean in the College of Business. Kevin Freeman is our Vice President for Operations. Charlie Johnson is our Vice President for University Communications. Dr. Mark Kinders is our Vice President for Public Affairs. Ann Holzberlein, our Vice President for Development. Lori Manetti is our Director of Alumni Relations. Dr. Charlotte Simmons is our Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Christy Archuleta is the President of the UCO Faculty Senate. Mario Figueroa is the Vice President-elect of the UCO Student Association, and Dr. Randall Ice is the Interim Dean of the College of Business and our mace bearer today. Please welcome our platform guests. Well, UCO exists and succeeds because of its talented and dedicated faculty. Faculty of the College of Business, please stand and accept our gratitude for your contributions to student success. And supporting these faculty as they help students learn and coordinating all the details necessary to make this happen are our department chairs. And department chairs, please stand so that we may also thank you for all you do on behalf of students and faculty, please. UCO's president is an inspired leader who inspires us and who believes in the potential of this institution and that its future success is indeed rooted in the talents of a great faculty and staff. He inspires us daily with his work ethic, his intelligence and his talent, and his concern for others. Please help me welcome the 20th president of the University of Central Oklahoma, Dr. Don Betts.
Thank you, John. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome to all of you to the University of Central Oklahoma. This is our third of 5 commencement exercises over these 2 days, so we have a few more to do today, but we're so excited to have you here to welcome these new graduates from the College of Business. For those of you that are here, I want you to know that some of you have traveled a great distance, some close by in Oklahoma City, some of you across the state, some around the world. We have guests from Sweden, and I know from other countries that virtually every one of our commencements, which really talks about the institution's impact on our region, on our state, and on the world. But we also know that you're here for a very special reason. So many of you have worked very hard, giving your time, your talent, your encouragement, and your treasure to those that are being graduated today. And we want to thank you. We want to thank you for supporting them. We want to thank you for coming to celebrate and thanking you for the confidence you had in us to be able to prepare them for this moment in their lives. It's truly a watermark for them and a watershed mark for you. Thank you for joining us. Graduates, welcome to College of Business, our emissaries to the world of business, the business that lies very close to us, just a few miles away. If you go to downtown Oklahoma City, it's 13 miles from where I'm standing. You know about our strong commitment to metropolitan area of Oklahoma City as well as to the state of Oklahoma and beyond. I know many of you, and you have aspirations that go from being captain of industry locally to having global vision. And I applaud and welcome all of you in that possibility. We think that you've been exceedingly well prepared by this faculty. John had mentioned earlier about our understanding that there is no university without faculty, and quality, committed faculty is the key. But we also have to have curious students, individuals who see a vision not just for themselves but for others and are willing to take the steps necessary. So I applaud your persistence, I applaud your accomplishment, and I applaud what you might do. Because this now is prologue, isn't it? You'll cross this stage in a few moments. I'll have a chance to greet each one of you. I'll give you the diploma cover, and you step into the next part of your life. I'm sure for some of you, you're thinking about what's going to happen an hour from now and what you can do the rest of the day, etc. But somewhere down the line, you might be 5 years from now, it might be 50 years from now, you're not going to forget this day. There's something about this marker. It's you set a point of accomplishment and you did so. And you join only 9% of the world's population that has a baccalaureate degree. Only 24% of our fellow citizens of Oklahoma have achieved what you're achieving today. In a country, about 30%. So we need each one of you. With your degree in hand and your aspirations clear, to go ahead and continue to make serious, substantive contributions to yourself and your family, of course, but then beyond that, to your community, to your tribe, to your state and your country and beyond. You are, in fact, our most sustainable resource. You're the human talent we prepare for the future. That's why they created us in 1890. That's why we've been doing this for 128 years. We've been deputized to be the stewards of this place and an opportunity to serve them, this place and these people through you. So you're the product of what we do, and over these years that we've been working in higher education, we look at you as justification for choosing this pathway for our lives. So I applaud you, congratulate you, challenge you, encourage you, and thank you. Congratulations. I'm so pleased we have two very special guests with us today. And the very first guest is the mayor of Oklahoma City, David Holt. David took the office on April the 10th, so if you're counting days, that's not many days ago, as Oklahoma City's 36th mayor and the youngest current mayor of any city in the country with more than 500,000 residents. David graduated from Putnam City Public Schools before receiving his BA from George Washington University and his law degree from Oklahoma City University. Mayor Holt has served in the White House and then 5 years as chief of staff for former Mayor Mick Cornett, before serving almost 8 years in the Oklahoma State Senate. There, Senator Holt authored over 70 pieces of legislation that became law for the state. He was a champion in the Senate for increased teacher pay, better public schools, more government transparency, protections from domestic violence, and a strong advocate for public higher education. One of my favorite dimensions of his accomplishment is he is the author of Big League City, Oklahoma's Rise to the NBA. And I love this book if you haven't had a chance to read it. It's terrific. Licensed attorney, ladies and gentlemen, the youngest mayor of a city of this size in the country, and our new Metro Mayor, Mayor David Holt.
Well, good morning. Thank you, Mr. President, to you and your team for having me here this morning. It is certainly a symbol of the ever-growing bonds between UCO and Oklahoma City. I recognize, in case the mayor of Edmond is here or anyone knows him, that I am not the mayor right here in Edmond at the main campus. But UCO's graduates, many of them, will come and will make an impact in Oklahoma City. UCO has continued to establish more and more of a presence in the core of our metro, and so I certainly embrace the slogan I hear you use occasionally, which is that you are the Metropolitan's public university. Just a few times you've said that, and so thank you again for having me. To the graduates, congratulations. I know you are excited, proud, anxious. You're wondering if Aunt Barbara made the brunch reservations that she promised she was going to make. And you are ready to go, and you're ready to enter out into the world. And I am one of the only things standing in your way at this point. I have graduated from high school, from undergraduate, from law school, and I've attended a few as well, and I am well aware that at none of those events did anybody ever say afterwards, I really wish the commencement speaker had just gone on a little bit longer. And I don't even remember what any of my commencement speakers said. So I'm going to keep it as brief as possible, and I'm going to really just try to focus on one charge today to you, and in hopes that you might think a little bit about it as the days go on. I know that 80, 90, maybe 100% of your focus in attaining your degree has been your professional life. And I also know, I imagine, that your personal life also, you probably think, is experiencing a transition as well. It reminds me of my own experience. I went to law school at night for 3.5 years. I took my last final, and I drove home. This is a true story. I drove home, I picked up my wife, and we went to the hospital, and she had our first child that night. So I don't know if you've got it planned out quite to that degree, but I got about 20 minutes in between my higher education and being a parent. I hope you have a little bit more time than that on your plate. But I know that there's no doubt that at your age and with this now behind you that you're thinking about those things as well. And so you're focused on your professional life. That now looms ahead of you. You now have the credentials you need to be a success. You're thinking about your personal life and where that might take you, and you're hoping about, you're thinking of pairing up, and you're thinking of multiplying, and those things loom ahead as well. But what I'm asking you today to also add to that is something I think uniquely American and something that we are in desperate need of, and that is to carve out just a little bit of your existence in the future for a civic life as well. And what do I mean by that? Well, it is really the American tradition to prioritize at some level all three of those things: your business life, your professional life, your personal life, and your civic life, because it matters, and it is in danger right now. Here in Oklahoma, in 2014, in the last governor's election, less than 30% of people who could have registered and voted cast a vote in the governor's election. And today, people don't, obviously they don't vote as well as they should. I was just elected with 20,000 votes in a city that has 650,000 residents, over 300,000 of which are registered to vote and could have voted on that day. People aren't reading the paper like they used to. We're not sharing this sort of civic experience, and it is not for entertainment value, although that is part of that is what is starting to become, and that is part of the problem. It is part of what allows us to have these professional and private personal lives that we dream of having. You know, what we have created in America over the last 250 years, where you can essentially dream away. You can imagine doing almost anything. That is unique in our human history. The human story is largely one of suffering and famine and war and slavery. It is not one of freedom and family and capitalism. And so it is really an exception to the rule that we have enjoyed here in America. And these powerful ideas that were hatched by the founding fathers of our country, they need to be replenished and they need to be supported. And by the way, as I look out at this audience, I want to remind you, they do not have to be promulgated and stood for by people whose parents and grandparents were on the Mayflower. These ideas may have emerged originally from people of Western European heritage, but people from all over the world come to our country now, and they stand for those ideas. And I'm asking you to stand for those ideas. You are now, as President Betts said, you know, among the most educated people in our state and in our country. You're in the top quartile of our state. And so we need you more than anybody to think about your civic life. What does that look like? Well, obviously vote, you know. After brunch today, and after you meet your spouse, we've got all that covered, I need you to go register to vote if you haven't. And I need you to subscribe to a newspaper. And I need you to watch more than one cable news outlet if that's your thing. And I need you to think about local issues like I'm engaged in as the mayor, and state issues. You know, 30% of people voted in the governor's race 4 years ago, but 100% of people were talking about the teacher strike a month ago. So it affects you directly. And it creates the ecosystem in which you can enjoy the professional and private lives that you want that you dream of having over the next 50, 60, 80 years of your life. And so I just really want to leave you with that charge today. Just think about that, because I know you're thinking about your professional life. I know you're thinking about your private life and your personal life and your family. And I'm just asking you that in the American tradition, the only way this thing works is if we turn this thing around. We have a crisis right now of civic engagement in our country, and it threatens our freedom. You do not realize how easily that can be lost. Just look around the world and you'll be reminded. There are plenty of people who would love to have this experience, and I suspect many of your parents and grandparents were once those people, and they came here and they gave it to you, and I'm asking you to help them realize that dream, not just for you, but for those who will come after you. So that's my charge today. I'm wrapping it up now. Brunch is on the way. As you think about the future for yourself, your professional life, as you think about the future for your family, make sure and leave a little room for a civic life. Stay engaged. Think about local, state, and federal issues. Think about being a part of a country, the country that you love right now. You know, that prioritization of a civic life is what made America great, and it needs to continue to make America great. So thank you so much for having me here this morning. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. Good luck.
Thank you, Mayor Holt, for your remarks. We wish you great success in serving the citizens of Oklahoma City over the next many years. Our second speaker, very dear friend, UCO is the largest of the 6 universities in the regional university system of Oklahoma. The 9-member Board of Regents are appointed by the governor and serve for 9-year terms. Ladies and gentlemen, these are citizens, they're volunteers, they're public servants, and they serve as our governing board. Representing the board today is the board's chair, Regent Mark Stansbury. Regent Stansbury is a valued advocate and friend of higher education and the University of Central Oklahoma. He's the chairman of the GTD group. He serves on the Regional University System Board originally from 2001 to 2010, and then was reappointed by Governor Fallon to serve once again. He has served on numerous other boards, including People to People International, the Governor's International Team, and the UCO Foundation. He also is an author, The Breaking Point, America's Energy Dreams and Global Economic Realities. Bringing greetings from the Regional University System of Oklahoma, help me welcome Regent Mark Stansbury.
Thank you, President Betts. And thank you for your vision. And for your leadership throughout the years. Mayor Holt, thank you for the charge. And outstanding remarks. And thank you for your years of leadership for higher education. I bring greetings and congratulations from the Board of Regents of the Regional University System of Oklahoma, RUSO. As President Betts mentioned, the system, 6 regional universities include UCO, are governed by the RUSO Board of Regents, which is comprised of 8 regents, 9 regents in total, but 8 regents that are appointed by the governor and approved by the state senate. And the regents are non-paid, totally giving of their time. It's an honor to serve with the other regents. RUSO enrolls close to 40,000 students with the emphasis of providing affordable, high-quality education. It should be noted that close to 88% of RUSO graduates stay in Oklahoma, contributing to Oklahoma's economy. We support UCO and its mission and vision, including, as mentioned, UCO as Oklahoma's Metropolitan University. Graduates, through your talent, your hard work, accomplishments, determination, you have definitely earned this day of recognition. It's a time to reflect. Time to celebrate. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Regent Stansbury, for those remarks. And at this time, UCO Musical Theater major Michael Andreas will perform for our graduating class and guests.
Out and tell our story, let it echo far and wide. Make them hear you, make them hear you. How justice was our battle and we faced it side by side. Make them hear you, make them hear you. And say to those who wander in the darkness without sight, as peace comes from acceptance, let them step into the light. And I could not let down my guard when justice was my right. Make them hear you. Out and tell our story to your daughters and your sons. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. And tell them in our struggle we were not the only ones. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. Your sword can be the sermon, Lord, the power of the pen. Teach every child to raise his voice, and then my brothers, then justice be demanded by 10 million righteous men. Make them hear you. When they hear you, I'll be near you. Oh, yeah.
The University of Central Oklahoma awards special honors to undergraduate students graduating with a grade point average of 3.7 or higher in 3 separate categories: cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. The cum laude designation honors graduates with a GPA of 3.7 to 3.79. Students with a cum laude designation, please stand as your name is read and remain standing. I ask the audience to please hold your applause until all names are read. Graduating cum laude from the College of Business are Marshall Lee Connor, Aubrey Lake, John Schumann Leclerc, Rebecca Milligan, Philip Anders Eric Nygaard, Katie Richard, Nicholas J. Vincent, Shishi Zhang. Ladies and gentlemen, please acknowledge these honors graduates. The magna cum laude designation honors graduates with a GPA of 3.8 to 3.89. Students graduating magna cum laude, please rise as your name is read and remain standing. Again, audience, please hold your applause until all names are read. Graduating magna cum laude from the College of Business are Sarah Howells, Christian Huerta, Lonnie Joe Jimboy, Nicholas Mead, Justina Wynn, Anna Elizabeth Pilcher, Brady Powers, Brianna Rigel. Ladies and gentlemen, please acknowledge these honors graduates. The summa cum laude designation honors graduates with a GPA of 3.9 or higher. Students with the summa cum laude designation, again, please stand as your name is called and remain standing. Please hold your applause until all names have been read. Graduating summa cum laude from the College of Business are Amir Adel Al-Huraibi, Lynn Katrine Brusleton, Bianca Danishmond, Kara Guilfoyle, Brittany Jones, Savannah Adele Letter, Nicholas Massey, Michelle Melton, Benjamin Nelson Moore, Rachel Deanne Morgan, Ashton Walling. Ladies and gentlemen, please acknowledge these honors graduates. The title of Class Marshal is awarded to the student with the highest grade point average in each college. Ladies and gentlemen, please acknowledge the Class Marshal for the College of Business, Kara Guilfoyle. The Student Transformative Learning Record creates opportunities for students to develop skills that build community-minded citizens in 6 distinct areas. The central 6 tenets are global and cultural competency, health and wellness, leadership, research, creative and scholarly activities, discipline knowledge, and service learning and civic engagement. All students who have earned transformation in the Student Transformative Learning Record, would you please stand? Audience, would you please acknowledge them?
Thank you, Dr. Jeff Willis. At this time, I would like to ask all of the candidates for all degrees to please rise. President Betts, these students have been recommended by the faculty of the University of Central Oklahoma to receive their degrees. I recommend to you that, subject to the satisfaction of all obligations to the university, their degrees, as listed in the printed program, be conferred.
Thank you, Provost Barthel. Consistent with the statutes of the state of Oklahoma, the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education, and the Board of Regents of the Regional University System of Oklahoma, and by the authority vested in me by the state of Oklahoma, it is my pleasure to confer upon each of you the baccalaureate degree as printed in the program, with all rights, ranks, privileges, and responsibilities such a degree carries among scholars. Graduates, move your tassels. And I ask you to be seated.
Ushers, would you please prepare the first row of College of Business bachelor's candidates to receive their diplomas? Timothy, scoot a little closer. There we go. Afraid it'll fall off the platform. Right on the edge. Class Marshal Kara Guilfoyle. William McCoy. Paul Ryan Wilshire. Justina Wynn. Brianna Rigel Austin. Katie Richard. Kyle Clark. Taylor Jean Atherton. Zain Abedin. Amir Al-Huraibi. Anas Al-Sharipi. Abdullah Muhammad Al-Gandhi. Allison Muldoon. Peter Sheets. Alberto Ruiz Nava. Nate DeBee. Andrea Madison Fitzgerald. Mason Cood. April Crabtree. Nicholas J. Vincent. Casey Nicole Geneva. Melanie Nicole Leak. Mikhail Nigel McDaniel. Adi Stefania Salas Montoya. Kayla Sean Thomas. Bianca Danishmand. Lorraine Quo. Sarah Michelle Howells. Benjamin Nelson Moore. Nafis Rashid. Derek Wayne Hahn. Dustin Shane Kennedy. Dathan Riley Hollick. Ty Dawn Dudley. Griffin Greg Grubb. Voon G.K. Matthew Morris Sinclair. Anna Pilcher. Samantha Marie Moore. Paul Balma Jr. Savannah Letter. Leah Fields. Tyler Corson. Christopher John Miller. Godfrey Onaya. Shishi Chloe Jong. Stephanie Michelle Morley. Jonathan Chase Carrington. Rochelle Deanne Morgan. Tyler Hosier. Samantha Royster. Chance Lane Sampley. Ryan Winslow. Abigail Marr. Mercedes Tylin Wilson. Hope Nicole Graham. Jenna Lynn Party. Lonnie Joe Jimboy. Marshall Connor. Caleb Cleaver. Tyler Golden. Colt Weiner. Joe Thomas Bybee. John Thomas Woolever. Alan Cassiano. Kara Gregory. Tyler Cohn. Winona Journey Cake Pullen. Preston Brumfield. Shane Elliott Albertson. Cameron LaRon Barnett. Theodore L. Ross. Ginger Alexander. Timothy Quijato. Beacon Lopez. Caitlin Maxwell. Amanda Mudgett. Grant Lemons. Bryce Boyd Cornish. Gabrielle Cobb. Eduardo Santoyo. Adriana Udaley. Brittany Elizabeth Jones. Connor Sayers. Corey Borneman. Blake Dauphin. Brent Jenkins. Ashton Walling. Samantha Antonia Stoneberry. Aaron Smith. Danielle Jock Bouchion. Fee Fan. Matt Bowen. Chaz Wojan. Ryan Self. Chance Nichols. Zain Atchley. Austin Taylor. Nicholas Hampton.
Austin Meyer. Min Hang Win. John Schumann Leclerc IV. Lauren Danae Neal. Hu Yi Chong. Alexandra Munger. Morgan Danielle Hurd. Derek Jean Reeves. Garrett Alexander Sewell. Jacob Snyder. Emily Kostner. Emily Kostner. Kaylee Gallagher. Kaylee Gallagher. Kelsey Peevler. Kelsey Peevler. Philip Nugard. Philip Nugard. Josh Wyatt. Josh Wyatt. Tabor Charles. Tabor Charles. Connor Sweezy. Connor Sweeney. Excuse me. Sweeney. Excuse me. Anthony Nicholas Alvarez. Nicholas Alvarez. Ryan Lemoyne. Ryan Lemoyne. Raul Becerra. Raul Becerra. Song Hao Guan. Song Hao Guan. Eun Jin Bei. Eun Jin Bei. Boram Shin. Boram Shin. Nicole Lee Evans. Lee Evans. Nelafar Natalie Kalantari. Kalantari. Jody Elizabeth Haley. Elizabeth Haley. Melody Utitovi. Utitovi. Samantha Fowler. Samantha Fowler. Angel Marin. Angel Marin. Thomas Howard. Thomas Howard. Cody Legg. Cody Legg. Daniel Ebrotier. Daniel Ebrotier. Dylan Johnston. Dylan Johnston. Thomas Bement. Thomas Bement. Courtney Joe Engel. Courtney Joe Engel. Weston Allen King. Allen King. Michael Taliaferro. Michael Taliaferro. Nicholas Massey. Nicholas Massey. Garrett Hendrickson. Garrett Hendrickson. Sydney Nicole Richardson. Nicole Richardson. Michaela Huff. Michaela Huff. Andrew Arledge. Andrew Arledge. Bailey Andrew Nichols. Bailey Andrew Nichols. Tanner Robertson. Tanner Robertson. David Dick II. David Dick II. Mark Otto. Mark Otto. Kelsey Newby. Kelsey Newby. Lindsay Marie Brewer.
Michelle Lynn Melton. Myra Esquivel. Myra Chavarria. Tristan S. Guthrie. Serge Patel. Lynn Katrine Brusletten. Arnold Wilt Sika. Jack Terrell. Matthew Cale Overton. Austin Nieves. Nick Mead. Jessamine Dumanas. Shawnee Smith. Yushin Chen. Hardy Fukui. Jason Nowlin. Ashley Marie Furtick. Morgan Drew Farrell. Haley Morgan Slayton. Melissa Ann Pound. Kiera Daniels. Ashley Page Richardson. Alyssa Cromer. Ryan Cole Cummings. Meredith Louise Saunier. Katie Jean Hodge. Mariana Soriana Orduna. Dorian Gigger. Rodrigo Navarra Rezga. Sakina Agahnim. Wilson Wawera Macharia. Ziyu Lee. Shu Hao Yu. Abdullah Faisal. Haley Renee Darlene Smith. Jacob Bowman. Masood Abdul Haq. Amani Ibrahim Al-Sayofi. Zara Duhim. Devontae Whitmore. Lily Rose Kim. Tetsuya Yagioka. Chelsea Lauren Foster. Katie Niles. Cassidy Moon. Christopher Rubio. Kyle Clark. Isaac Allen Matheson. Stephanie Carolyn Mowry. Riley Cox. Dominic Romano. Miles Beard. Amber Hume. Blake Dawes. Joseph Bozeman. Catherine Horton. Michelle Conway. Tyler Sanders. Brady Powers. Christopher Herlihy. Jasmine Castaneda. Hockey Taylor. Destiny Flores Zubanes. Heather Stitt. Christina Michelle Hightower Davis. Hang T. Win. Jing Wang. Kimberly Louise Wynn. Benjamin Weber. Andrew Morales. To Lee. Jason Tron. Dohon Bugui Linda. Luan Si Chao. Vin Duong. Brandon Robinette. Christian Huerta. Edward Wiley Yellowfish, Jr.
Thank you, Drs. Rudy Nollard and Jeff Willis, for assisting in the reading of the names, and Ms. Karen Davis for distributing diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me congratulate our College of Business graduates. Thank you. Thank you. In a moment, Ms. Lori Minetti will welcome UCO's new alumni, and along with Alicia Belil, lead us in the singing of the Alma Mater, accompanied by Ms. Louisa Matenzes on piano. But first, please let me thank the UCO Brass Choir, directed by Dr. David Hannon, for the outstanding performance today. I also wish to thank Musical Theater Major Michael Andreas, Dr. Greg White, and Stephen Smeltzer for directing our singers this morning. Thank you also to our faculty marshals, including Drs. Cohn and Cowan, the ushers, and the ROTC cadets for their assistance with the commencement ceremonies. And finally, I wish to thank Dr. Lori Beasley, Professor of Family Life Education, for coordinating our entire event today. Thank you, Lori. I have an important announcement for you regarding the recessional, which will begin immediately following the singing of the Alma Mater. Guests, please wait until the graduates have cleared the main floor here before you begin to leave the field house. And please also, if you can do so, meet your graduate outside on the lawn south of the field house. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations. Today you join a group of over 100,000 Central graduates dating back to our first graduating class of 2 men and 3 women who received their normal school diplomas in 1897. Today you join an alumni network that you immediately have a connection to upon your graduation. I am so honored to represent that group as the UCO Alumni Association. We work hard throughout the year to create meaningful opportunities for you to be connected to your alma mater. The Alumni Association doesn't charge dues, but we do ask that you stay connected with us and let us know how you're doing. Follow us on social media and join us for great UCO Alumni Association events around the globe. And please accept this invitation to join us every year at homecoming. Today is a great day. Congratulations and welcome to the UCO Alumni Association. At this time, I ask you all to please stand and join us in singing the Alma Mater.
Cross the plains converging westward, seeking hope anew, settling here to found our college, strength and hope pursue.